This may look like a disaster to most, but to me, it is the beginning of something fabulous. Hey y'all, guess what today is? I'm so excited. I've been waiting, not because I had to wait for time, because I had to wait for time. Let me rephrase that. I had no time to do this, and it is time to do this. Anyway, today I am starting my fall garden. That's right, except for we're starting with seeds. I know what you're saying, like, Jamie, it's actually a little bit late. It is. We're gonna hope for some magic growth. Stella's on board with this plan. And I really had hoped that it would be in my greenhouse, but I don't have the shade cloth on yet, and it's still way too hot that everything will fry. So we're sticking with grow lights in the closet to start, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be totally fine. You ready to help me pick out what we're gonna plant? Because I need your help. I seem to have acquired something that I don't know how or why I acquired it, but I've got these cute little square thingies right here, and I also have the tray, which clearly appears to be something that I saved and put together. I have no idea where this came from. No clue. But it was in my garden closet, and I'm gonna use it because it's the perfect size for little bitty baby plants. I really don't know where it came from though. So I'm putting it all together, getting her set up. This may look like a disaster to most, but to me, it is the beginning of something fabulous. Okay, so my first step are my big cups, which I will reserve for the bigger plants, which happen to be, in this case, Big Macs. That's right. You're gonna say, Jamie, you're too late to plant pumpkins for Halloween. Well, I'm not really planting them for Halloween. I mean, if they happen to grow by then awesome. But in reality, all of our animals eat them and they're a natural dewormer. So we're gonna do sugar pie pumpkin, Big Macs, something I can't pronounce, okay? Jack-o'-lantern, because why not? And this is actually a type of squash, but to me it looks like a pretty fall decor. So all of those are going in first. Looky what I've been doing. Cabbage, some more zucchini, cauliflower, something called strawberry crown squash. We're gonna have artichokes, red pumpkins, big pumpkins, sugar pumpkins. We're gonna grow some more dill, some Swiss chard, some butter crunch lettuce, a few more tomatoes. We're gonna squeeze it all in. Salsa peppers, some romaine lettuce, celery, even some yellow squash, and oh yes, spring mixed lettuce. And this right here is an entire portfolio of jack-o'-lantern pumpkins, and I'm not done yet. Trixie came out to help. Next up, I'm gonna do some more flowers, but the coolest thing that somebody sent me is an edible flower garden. It doesn't really tell me what's inside here, just says it's a gorgeous array of blooms and flavors ranging from spicy to sweet. Flowers will pep up your cocktails, cakes, and salads, while pollinators can't resist the fragrant nectar of pollen. So it says that you can plant in the fall. I'm actually gonna plant that in this really cute teacup that somebody sent me. And I will start it in here under the light for a few days, but then I will move it out to partially sunny spot and kind of see what we can come up with. But I'm really excited about that. This little disaster I'm gonna clean up, but I'm not quite done planting yet. I want to start a few more flowers, and it's probably not correct to start them in this, but I'm going to just be not correct and start them in this. I want to plant some peas, but we're gonna do those direct, so we're gonna wait a few weeks for that. It says September and October, so we'll put those on hold. I also found these peppers and I want to give them a try, and it says that I can plant these now. So some more peppers. My friend Karen sent me a passion flower. We're gonna try that. These look like really different marigolds than I planted. So, and this is called the Mexican sunflower. So we're gonna do some flowers in this seed kit, and I might be out of soil at that point in time, but we're gonna try it. We're gonna see what happens. I have one more bag of seed starting mix that I just don't know if I want to open or not yet, but more to come. We're getting her going. Look at this seed mix. It really has a huge variety of stuff in there. I am so excited about this. This is one of the neatest things ever. I don't know how many varieties are in here, but look at this. It looks like snack mix. It's not. I mean, I guess maybe because it's edible flowers, but this is gonna be so cool. I'm so excited. Y'all, it's been 3 days since I planted my new seedlings, and I have to share something with you that is like blowing my mind. I want to show you my setup because it's not what you expected. You're like, why aren't you using your greenhouse, Jamie? Well, it's because it's kind of an oven here in Texas, and it's actually too hot to use the greenhouse right now. So I'm back to my little closet, but I have the fan set up across the shop here, blowing air in. So it's not like a direct like craziness, but hold on. Look at my little setup here. And 3 days in, you are seeing that correct. Look at that. Those are chocolate cherry sunflowers. My little cantaloupe is surfacing. My poppies. It reminds me of Wizard of Oz coming up. Jack-o'-lantern pumpkins surfacing. But get this. This is the craziest thing of it all. My edible flowers. Look at that. That's so wild to me that it's been 3 days, because they were actually the first to surface, and it was like a day and a half later. I don't know what's in this, but it grows fast. So then I have quite the plethora up here. I have some celery, romaine lettuce. I'm doing a little bit of yellow squash. My butternut squash came up this morning. A few cherry tomatoes, some peppers, and some spring lettuce mix. I am a little bit shocked to see that the lettuce mix hasn't surfaced yet, but it's kind of far away from my grow light, so I'll do some flipping and manipulating of that as well. My Swiss chard, popping right up, blowing my mind. No dill yet. Dill takes a little bit longer, plus it's really hot, so it may not pop up. Some butter crunch lettuce, not showing up just yet. This is my pumpkin tray, 3 different kinds of pumpkins. So we're going sugar pie, Big Macs, and rouge pumpkins. Nothing to show for that yet. And over here we have artichokes, some cauliflower, some cabbage, some zucchini, and some strawberry crown squash that my friend Karen sent me. So I'm just excited because 3 days and stuff is already coming up. This breeze right here is very light, but is making the air flow through, and it is humid as all get out. Ignore my stash. This is my stash room right here, my garden. Yeah, that'll all go to the greenhouse eventually. I want to get the shade cloth put on it, but it really needs to drop below 100 before that'll even make a difference, to be honest, as well. So hopefully it says on the 20th it's going to drop to 95. We'll get the shade cloth on, and then these can move out there. I'm so hoping, but for now I'm proud, like real proud. This is the start of the fall garden. It appears that we're going to have a pretty long fall growing season, that we shouldn't expect the first frost really until probably around Christmas or even after. So far, the almanac says, and the big weather predictors say. So I'm hoping to do about 3 times as much of this, but as you can see, I'm a little space limited and light limited right now. So more to come, but 3-day progress is looking good.